So welcome back to the third part of the video series, guys. In this video, we'll move forward with adding more functionalities to the coin card. In the previous video, we integrated the API. If you haven't seen the previous video, please go on and watch the previous video, or just start the series from the first video and move along with all the videos until you reach this part. So in this part, we're going to move further and add more functionalities to the card. So currently, we have integrated the CoinCap API, and we make a GET request to the assets endpoint. Um, this is the REST API documentation. We send a GET request to the assets endpoint and get all the assets here, which are all the coins, and it gives us some data. So if you guys can see the data, this is how the data looks like. It has some data like change percent, 24-hour, explorer, a lot of stuff, but we render some minimal stuff on the card. But yeah, in this video we'll add more stuff, so let's get going. But before that, I want to change the theme to light one, because since Daisy UI, the library that I'm using with Tailwind CSS, it offers dark theme by default. So let's go into the code and try to change the theme. I think the theme settings are in tailwind config.js. This is the main config file of the Tailwind, and you can go down under the plugins, add Daisy UI as an object, and then say dark mode equals to false, and this will disable the dark mode of your application by default. Reload, and also in the themes, add light only. Reload, yeah. So now we are having a light theme by default. So, and I think the visibility on light theme by default is more prominent, and things look more aligned and nice. So let's continue with the light theme for the rest of the course. So what are we going to do next? We are going to remove the buy now button, and instead of having a buy now button, let's have view details, so that when one clicks on this view details button, it's taken to a next page and shown the details in in an elaborated form for the coin. Okay, so let's say this was the app card. So instead of buy now, we will say uh, view details. Okay, so this is an href. It goes to the coin explorer. We will say let's add some classes to it. Class, the font should be the text should be small in size. Explore the coin should be small in size. It should have font medium. Okay, and it should be underlined. Sorry, I misspelled underlined word. Underlined. It should be underlined. Sorry, I think there is a different class for underline. Underlined text decoration. Underlined. It's not lined. It's line. Underlined. Okay. So now it looks like a link. It has a cursor pointer on hover. When you click the link, it takes you to a link where you can see the Ethereum blockchain explorer. You can see the blocks added. It's the blockchain. The blocks added, the hashes from, to, and stuff like that. Okay. So this is the beauty of the transparency mechanism in blockchain. Everybody can see what's happening, what blocks are added, coming from. If you can see, the from and to on these are similar. So let's keep on developing the application. Let's add more details. Let's open the DevTools. DevTools always come handy to check the responses coming from the API. Let's reload. Check what else do we have here. We have 24 percentage explorer ID. ID is, I think, the symbol. Yeah, ID is the low-cased form of symbol. Symbol is like, for Bitcoin it's BTC. So this is some CELO coin, so it's CELO for it. Rank is 100, volume is this. Let's first decrease the size of the button. Let's search for button here, and let's say button SM. It's BTN SM, right? So let's do BTN SM. BTN SM will make it look smaller. Yeah, looks much cleaner. Do we have an outline button? Because outline buttons look more cleaner. They're not that loud, you know. Do we have an outline? Yeah, we have the outline class too. Let's add a BTN outline class to it. Okay, so now the view details says that you can click this button and go to a next page, but for that let's do one thing. We have the coin name here, right? Let's wrap it around an A tag, and to make it look more clean, let's take the href and bring it here, and let's take all of these things and bring it to this A tag. Okay, and remove this explore the coin and make the main link the clickable link. Okay, so now if you click these links, they will take you to the respective page. And to have a peek of what's there, let's, instead of having the explore coin here, we can add a div which will show the price of the coin. So price USD, price, it's price USD. Let's copy the property name, coin.price USD, and let's fix, because it's a decimal, right? Yeah, let's fix the price dot to fixed 2 decimal places. Okay, sorry, it's not a number. Let's do parse int like this. Parse int will take a price of the yeah, float, parse float. Okay, so now we have rounded the digits after the decimal to 2, and let's add a dollar in front of it. Okay, so the current price of Bitcoin is $16,555, and so on for the rest of them. Okay, this Taj Mahal looks very odd here. Let's remove it. Let's remove this. We'll just comment it out. We'll not delete the code, because we might add the icon of the coin later from some other API. I'm not sure which API provides the icon, but yeah, we'll check it out. And for the title, let's align the font. It's medium, underline blank. For h2, let's say text-sm, and see how it looks. I think it's very small. Let's do MD. Okay, MD is fine. Okay, basically I wanted to do the small because this was breaking up on the second line. If I do SM and close the DevTools, how does it look? I think it looks fine. You know, it looks fine. Okay, so now we have the app going. For the main container in which the application resides, let's give it a py of 4, so that it comes down from the top and has space to breathe at the bottom, because earlier it was like touching the base of the window. So now looks good. We have a search bar here. On input we can do something. We can just make a search. Let's quickly add in a search there to make it usable, otherwise it's not doing anything there and it's not looking good. Let's do one thing. Let's go to the app header. Now I'm going to show you how emits work, because I want to do the searching in the main container of the application. Okay, basically of this page. The main container for this page is home view. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to remove the avatar that we have on the header beside the search. app header. This is, I think, the drop down end. This is the input. This is the, is this a drop down? Oh, it's a drop down. Should we keep it or remove? Let's remove it for now. We'll not delete it. We will just collapse this part and comment it out. We'll just keep the search for now. Search will say search for a coin. Search for a coin. Okay. Now let's do one thing. You all know we have an event listener called input. Input will listen to all the events that occur when we type inside the input box. We'll say handle input. Handle input is a function, is a method. Methods handle input. It will take a default value console.log val. Let's look in the console while typing into the search box. Okay. Okay, so it's working. At input val. At input, let's do value. Okay, let's not do this. Let's do event.target.value. It's an event. Event.target.value. Okay, let's reload. Let's type in here, right? So it's giving us the value that we type inside the input box. So let's say this dot dollar emit handle, let's call it handle search, and handle search will emit a value which is written inside the search bar. Or you know what we can do is we can go to our store. We can say search value, and it will be an empty string initially. Then what we can do is we can have a getter search value, and then state dot search value. Okay, and then set a mutation, set search value state comma payload state dot search value is equal to payload. Okay, we have a getter that gets us the search value, and we have a mutation which sets the search value. So let's go back into the header, and instead of emitting here, let's do this dot dollar store dot search value. Sorry, this dollar store commit. Let's copy the mutation name here, and let's say event dot target dot value. So whatever we type in here in the input box, it will get captured. The event will get captured here. We'll extract the value, and then we'll commit a mutation which will set that value inside the state here. Now let's go back into our home view. Now let's check if we have any errors or something. No, we don't have any errors. Let's go back here, and we are mapping the getters. Let's map search value. Now we know that we have the search value here. Let's go here and just print it out to see if it's getting binded. Okay, let's type. Yeah, so it's getting binded, right? Let's remove this. And now, since all the computed properties are reactive, whatever you pass inside the computed property is going to react to all the changes that are dependent on it. So let me show you how, what I mean. Let me define a property here called coin list. Coin list will do nothing. It's going to return coins. This dot coins. Okay, so it returns this dot coins. I'll take coins list and go here and paste it here. This dot coins dot data. Basically nothing is going to change. Everything is going to be the same. We just have another computed property which returns us the coins list. So now if I say if this dot search value which I type inside the header has a length greater than 0, then return this dot coins dot data dot filter for each coin, where coin dot what's the property of coin, its name, where coin dot name dot to lowercase coin dot to dot name dot to lowercase dot includes any of the string that's typed, includes this dot search value dot to lowercase. Okay, so what does this function do? It takes the coin's data, it filters it on this condition where the coin's name dot to lowercase dot includes the search value that I've passed in, then return that, otherwise just simply return the coins data. So let's type inside the search box, let's say Bitcoin. It will give me all the occurrences of Bitcoin inside all the coins that I've entered here. Let's say polka, so it's going to give me the polka. Okay, and the awesome thing is that it's reactive. So let me show you one more thing you can do is before the but it's inside the coins list, we can pass it in as a prop searched coins. Searched coins will have nothing but the coins list. Okay, now let's receive the put in app header. App header is going to get a props searched coins. Searched coins is an array, so it has a type of array, and the default can be 0, I mean an empty array. Okay, so now let's go besides the search input here, and let's type in ASD to see where it's rendering. Yes, correct. Let's do searched coins dot length. Okay, searched coins is a props searched coins, type is array, default is an empty array, and this is it. Coins dot data is being returned, coins list is passed in here. Okay, as soon as I start wait, let me see what the error is. Coins list is not defined on the instance but referenced during render. Why is it not defined on the instance? It's coin list, not coins list. Okay, so now initially we have 100 coins. As soon as I start typing, let's say Bitcoin, it's going to adjust to the search results. So we can say coins found. All right, 100 coins found, but we don't want it to be shown until the search is done. So what we're going to do is we are going to have let's import map getters from vuex. Map getters, let's map the search value, because search value is in the store, right? Search value is in the store, but why do I have to map the search value? Okay, handle input is here, search value is in the store. Yeah, we have to map it. Props, let's go inside the computed and get the search value from map getters. Let's say map getters and search value. Okay, there would also have been another way of doing it by v-modeling the input and then listening to the change and then emitting a value and setting this here or something, but this is, I think, more cleaner. Search value is modeled. Let us do one thing. Let us after the input, let's print out search value. That's it, right? Search value. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it works. Let's cancel out it and let's put this inside a div. A div is going to hold it, and we'll have an if condition on the div. We'll say we if search value dot length is greater than 0, only then show this part. Do we have any errors? No, we don't have any errors. Let's start typing bitcoins. Nothing found. Bitcoin. And as soon as we remove all the as soon as we clear the search input, we'll see nothing there. See, bitcoin, 6 coins found, otherwise nothing is found. So let me pause the video here and I'll continue further in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.